Hey, what's going on, Lumberton Church fam? What's going on? What's going on? Here we are on day 4 of our journey through Proverbs, our wisdom in October. Just getting to jump into the Word of God and read it together so we all get to be reading the same passages every day. We get to do something kind of in unity and together. And so I just want to thank you for jumping in and being a part of the journey and reading Proverbs together every day. So we're in chapter 4 because it's October 4th. So the 4th day of the month, 4th chapter of the book. So let's go ahead and jump in. We have a couple of verses that I just wanted to point out to you today and just chat for just a minute about some thoughts I had regarding those verses. So we're going to go straight to the end of the chapter, verses 23 through 27. Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. And don't let your mouth speak dishonestly, and don't let your lips talk deviously. Let your eyes look forward, fix your gaze straight ahead. Carefully consider the path for your feet, and all your ways will be established. Don't turn to the right or to the left. Keep your feet away from evil. There's just some great thoughts in here that I wanted to encourage you with. First things first. Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. The whole source of your life is your heart, the center of who you are. Guard it. Guard it. Pay attention to what you're putting into your heart. Pay attention to who's speaking to you. Pay attention to how you're moving forward and what you're meditating on, what your thought processes are, because all of those things shape your heart. All of those things come in. We need to guard, be on guard, be aware, be alert, be vigilant. All of those things go into play when we're talking about our heart, and we need to guard it because out of it flows all the issues of life. It's the core. It's the core of everything that happens. And so if you take nothing from this chapter other than that one thing, Proverbs 4:23, meditate on that verse together today. Guard your heart above all else, for it is the source of life. Out of it springs all the issues of life, is what another translation says. So you have your heart, guard it. Your mouth, don't let it speak dishonestly, and don't let your lips talk deviously. Let's be a people that speak truth. Let's be a people that speak truth in love. But let's be a people that don't speak that don't speak dishonestly, and their lips don't run devious. But that we're just people that are telling the truth, being honest, and being full of integrity, like we talked about the other day. So our heart, we want to guard our lips. We want to keep honest, our mouth and our lips. And then it says, let your eyes look forward. Let your eyes look forward, and not just look forward, but fix your gaze straight ahead. And honestly, what jumped into my mind when I was reading it is how it says of Jesus that for the joy set before him, he endured the cross. And so when I was thinking about fixing my gaze, what is it that you have your eyesight, your vision fixed on? What are you focused on? Where are you going? Because that's the thing that's going to carry you in times of struggle, times of challenge. And so I really want to encourage you today to think about what you're thinking about. Think about what you're looking at. I mean, really, that is what it is we need to think about what we're thinking about, because that's where our eyes are fixed, is where we're going to go. Where our eyes are fixed is what we are focused on, what we are thinking about. And so it's really maybe a little less where your physical eyes are looking and a little more where the eyes of your heart are looking. And it's interesting how the first verse is guard your heart, for out of it flow all of the issues of life. And then it talks about your mouth that speaks out of the overflow of your heart. And then it talks about your eyesight, which is an outflow of what's going on in your heart. And so that's why it's so important that it says the heart first. Guard it. It's the source of life. The mouth, speak honestly. Don't be devious. Your eyes, look forward and fix your gaze, like lock in. Don't be tossed to and fro, but be locked in on the hope of Jesus in the midst of a hurting and dying world. So let's focus on our heart, our mouth, our eyes, and then our feet. Carefully consider your path. Carefully consider your path and stay away from evil. Don't turn to the right or to the left, but keep your feet away from evil. Man, let's be thinking about that, right? We want to guard our hearts. We want to keep our mouths and our lips speaking honestly, not deviously. We want to make sure that we fix our gaze on things that are good in the direction we want to go, on the hope of Jesus. And then we want to give careful consideration to the path of our feet. I think that's a really great challenge for us, because how often do you just kind of go about life and you don't actually give that special, careful consideration of where you're going? And then you find your feet accidentally, tripping into evil, like bumping into it. So give careful consideration to your path. So I know that was a little bit more than just a tiny little thought, but I really think, again, if we go back to the core of it, guard your heart above all things, for it is the source of life. God bless y'all. Hope you have a wonderful day. And again, thanks for going on this journey. Drop in the comments if something's sticking out to you, something you appreciated out of Proverbs 4, whether it was what I covered or something else that jumped out at you. I'd love to hear more about what is getting stirred in people's hearts as we read these together. God bless you. Have a great day.